Let's take a look at how Luka Doncic was defended by the Oklahoma City Thunder. We know that Doncic's been on a tear, but the Thunder are really good at keying on close targets. They have Wallace on Doncic right away, and we know one thing that you know about the Thunder is they're going to pick you up full court. They got bodies on bodies. Wallace is one of their more active defenders right here, and of course, they're going to be ball hounding Doncic. One thing I want to see is, did Doncic and the Lakers play in transition a lot this game or not? Right there, easy look. The Wallace tried to stay in front of him, did the best he could. Not a lot of help defense there. Let's go to the next play. Again, these are all of Doncic's field goals made and missed right here. High ball screen here. How are they going to defend the ball screen here? Little show by Chet. Soft little show by Chet. They're not in deep coverage. They're going to switch it right here. Come off it, and that's okay. That's something that you want by the Thunder here. And that's a good take by Doncic. But again, Chet on a switch here. We're going to be okay with Doncic taking these type of threes. If this is what's going to beat us, I think that's going to be okay. I think the Thunder are going to be okay with that. And, of course, it's a good sign for the Lakers early on. Let's take a look at the next possession here. By the way, guys, if you guys like what you see, please like and subscribe. Let's know what you guys like, what you don't like. Let's take a look. Right here, we have another ball screen here, coming over it, and they come over. Chet's going to soft hedge it. They're going to kind of soft hedge it, recover here. Chet's going to be on him. If they're okay with this kind of switch, and again, you're okay with that type of pass, and this time doesn't go through. Look at how Chet is really just bothering Doncic with the step backs because of that length, obviously, and Chet is a little bit more mobile than the average 7-footer, right? So you're going to be okay with that switch, even though it seemed like they were kind of, if you see here, I thought it was going to be like a soft hedge and recover by Wallace, but it seemed like they're okay with that switch on the ball screen. Let's see the Thunder keep doing that for the rest of this game. And again, I'd like to see the Lakers play in transition, right, against the Thunder here. Again, the Thunder are going to load up a little bit right here. Nope, not too much of a load up here. They're going to be okay with the post up there. We're going to see if this game collapses, because right here, if you're Doncic, you're going to be okay with taking this kind of shot here over Wallace, because you're a little bit stronger, a little bit heavier there. Little good contest by Shai to help out a little bit. That's a makeable shot by Doncic, but again, we'll take a look to see how the Thunder keep playing him right there. Coming back here, we're in transition here. Let's go. Push it up here. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what we want to see if you're the Lakers, because there's no way you can walk up against the Thunder here, because even though the Thunder, they have bodies on bodies, they can play full court, they can play in the half court, but we'll see what they do here. Okay, coming up here with Wallace, little Shamir. Look at Wallace just being there, being solid. This is a shot that, look at this, guys. Take a look at this, right? Take a look at this right here. Gonna swing it over here, swing it over here, swing it over here. Kind of not a lot of moving going on with the Lakers, but right here with Doncic, take a look. He has the ball, but Carson takes a poke here, staying solid. Not gonna go for any pump fakes or jimmies, right? Is straight up there, keeps solid, stays low, doesn't fall for the pump fake. Very good by Wallace. Absolutely tremendous stuff by Wallace. Very poised as a defender here. So far, more just one-on-one stuff, right? We haven't really seen a lot of just different target. We're in transition here, okay? And one, that's what you want to see by the Lakers, right, guys? We'll take a look real quick. This is just something that, against the Thunder especially, you're not going to be able to score in the half court easily against these guys. Play in transition. Thunder are a good transition defensive team, right? But you got to give some easy buckets, people. Let's start running. Okay, now they have Caruso. We know what Caruso does. We know he's a pest on the ball here. Let's see if they set a lot of ball screens for him. Little step back. That's okay. Good defense by Caruso and the Thunder here. Let's take a look at this possession here. Little ball screen come back. Not much to say, but again, you're going to be okay with Doncic taking those step backs. Of course, when he's on fire, he can make those, but I think you're going to be okay with Doncic just shooting a bunch of threes instead of him getting in the paint and just creating so much havoc in the paint. He gets you in foul trouble, does some explosive stuff in the paint. Don't want that to happen. Come over here. Caruso's on him, showing his hands here. Step up ball screen. Side ball screen here. Is not going to use it here. Caruso's going to be on him. Little recover by Jalen. Very good. Okay, that's a makeable shot by Doncic. But again, look at this quick recovery here. We have it right here. Look at this help side defense as Doncic driving here. Jalen is going to rotate over. We're going to be tag, help, sink, and fill here. Shai would probably have the first pass there. 45 could have happened by the Lakers, but Doncic elects to take this shot. That is a makeable shot by Doncic, but again, the early rotation is very good. We've seen some poor defensive teams not rotate early. Castillo here, come over it. Can he make this shot? Makes in the pregame. Does not. Okay. Bringing this ball up. Coming up here. Rescreen action. Come over here. We're losing up. Good close up by Caruso. That's a very good close. This is one thing I want to say about the Thunder is they are so good at be in two places at once. They're so good. If you want to call us two-way action, we're just like they come in, they stump, recover, and close out so well. Let's take a look at this, guys. Look at Caruso right here. Even though he probably should be a little bit more closer to Doncic, take a look at this, guys. We're coming over here. He's ball hawking. He has 1 and 2, but look at this. He's coming over here helping. His closeout is just so good on Doncic. Comes up here, and he doesn't fake a little bit. Recovers quickly, so he's not getting a complete blow by. Even though it is a complete blow by, notice how his closeout's a little bit better than most. Up in the defense, in transaction, very good defense right there. Just straight up, not giving Doncic anything. Very good by the Thunder. Again, just good individual defense here. It's not like they're just collapsing on Doncic. Again, we have Wallace over here. And again, Thunder do have great perimeter defenders. That's without a question. We're going to set a ball screen here. We're going to see come up here. Okay. We're going to split the post here. We're going to split the post here. By the way, guys, this is splitting the post here. Almost like point away action where we get the ball in the high post here, right? Get the ball in the high post to Ayton. And then what we do here is, what are we going to do here? We're going to pass and screen away. And we can do a lot of things and curl off this, use it, cut it. Right here, they're going to use a screen here. He's going to look to either flare it or curl it right here. Takes it right there. Might get a DHO or not, depending on what they want to do here. Sometimes they'll go ISO here. He's going to go for the ball screen. How are we going to attack this ball screen here? Going to slip it by Ayton, and we're still going to body up here. Doncic is going to trace the ball here, try to get some space on him, see what's happening here. Active hand here. Going to try to body up there. Notice how the Oklahoma City Thunders are bodying him up. And again, Doncic is not getting the paint. Have you guys noticed how many paint touches Doncic have had so far? We're in the second quarter here. How many paint touches Doncic have? Not a lot, but look at this, how they body up here. Take a look at this. We're going to be point action. Again, we're going to use a point action, but look at this. Look how we're going to body up here, right? Body up. We're body up here. Body up. Take space. Use your stick hand. Molly Miller, like, hand it. Take guidance here, right here. Just be balanced. Be square. Right there. Look at the little cutoff there. Great defense there. And you're going to be okay with that 27, 20-foot jumper. That's what the Thunder are okay with this. Because Doncic getting in the paint, getting to his mid-range game with his floater, creates contact, creates and ones way too much. You don't want that to happen. And by the way, earlier in the game, you didn't see this, but Wallace kind of went on Doncic on a couple of drives, 1 or 2 as well. Screen the screen reaction, maybe? Nope, could come off the get the paint touch, guys. Good job, the Lakers trying to get paint touch here, and Shai's going to kind of shade him right here. That's the first time we've seen kind of a shading on Doncic, right? Right there, kind of got to reach there. Very good there. Maybe a little bit of a foul there, but take a look at this. Balls and Doncic, cross screen for Doncic. Watch him get the ball in the paint here, and then Shai's just going to really... Laravia can shoot the 3, right? He can, but look at Shai. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander come over here, going to kind of shade. Crowd. Pass it out. Good by Doncic. Probably swing it over here. Doesn't. Had a 3 there. Very smart. So a great 3-point shooter, so I guess he's not going to trade over here. Way to body up here. Look at the Thunder, the way they body up so well. Coming over here, bam, in the mid-post area. Gonna try to go for a steal here. Probably shouldn't if you're Wallace, but he does have weak side help, so he feels okay with it. And then Doncic in transition. I thought that was a foul, but no, it was not a foul. Okay. Just notice how they're bodying up and making that really good contact there, guys, defensively. Coming up here. Seeing it happen right here. What are the Lakers going to run here? High ball screen action. Yep, on Hartenstein, you're going to attack him. Yeah, very good by Doncic attacking. Nothing you can do there. Very good. Again, this is not Chet. This is not big switch here. Hartenstein's not going to keep on you. So when this happens, you absolutely, if you're Doncic, you got to be thinking, hey, I'm going to get mine in the paint. I'm going to feast on Hartenstein. And there's nothing much Hartenstein can do in that position unless OKC collapses there. But again, we're up here by 30. Let's see what happens here. Pass up. Where are they going to run here? We saw Louis run a really good ISO set. I wonder if any teams run it. Another ball screen here. Look at this. Look at this switch for the Thunder, though. Look at this switch for the Thunder. Ready? Guys, look at this adjustment by the Thunder. Do this. This pre-switch. Look at this pre-switch, right? Look at this. They're going to run, and look what Caruso does here. So they can switch now. They can switch out, but they're very good by getting another ball screen active here. I think Doncic was a little bit too heavy here. Take a look at this, though, guys. Take a look at this. Pre-switch here, but they see this, so when that happens, you want to get another screen. You want to get Hartenstein and pick and roll, right? I think Doncic was a little bit too late, but they could have, Cruz still could have switched that. But again, that's okay. You're okay to having Doncic just bomb it from 3, because when he gets in the paint, Laker fans will tell you just a lot of things happen. Little shot there, no good. All right, let's take a look at it. Yep. Lakers great start right here, and that's a makeable shot by Doncic, by the way. This is a makeable shot by Doncic. Wallace is going to try to contest that, be pesky here. That's a makeable shot by Doncic, but again, guys, this is what you want. If Doncic is going to get his 40 points off, you definitely want him being step-back threes and fadeaways threes because he is not getting to the line and putting you in bonus pressure. Even though the Thunder have bodies and bodies to throw on Doncic, well, they have mainly like 2 or 3. You still don't want to get in foul trouble, right? Right here, point away action, guys. What do we call this? Nope, they go away here. Nope, come over here, screen action. Very good. They try to top lock him, but he still takes that. By the way, this is a top lock right here. Take a look how they guard Doncic here, guys. Take a look how they guard Doncic here. He's trying to play on the high side here, right? Just playing on the high side here with this screen here. And again, they're just making it so they don't want him to really get the ball on the perimeter here. Hartenstein going to come over here, tag it, come over here. Very good. Step up ball screen here by Ayton. Hartenstein is going to hedge it. And that's a big shot by Doncic. Very good. Good play. Well played by both. Well played by both, guys. Get in transition. If you're Doncic, let's get in transition. And that is, you're going to be okay with that Thunder. If you're the Thunder, guys, if you're the Thunder, you are okay with it. Now, how are they guarding him in transition? Are they crowding him, guys? Look at this. Look at this. Look at the Thunder, guys. Look at this. Guys, look at what the Thunder are doing in transition here. Look at this. Just crowding him. You guys see how many bodies he had crowding? And again, the Lakers, I thought on paper coming to this year, wasn't the best three-point shooting team. Not a top 5, top 8 three-point shooting team, but they've been able to hold their own so far with what they have. Body up. Wallace can get over there. Go under. Okay. Doncic right there trying to get contact here. Again, guys, look at this. How does Wallace play defensively? Does he use his hands a lot? Look how he uses his bodies. I told you about guys bodying him up, right? Look, right here, bodying up. Look, his hands, he's not showing his hands, and because Doncic is trying to elicitate contact, they're going to let him go. They're going to let him go. Let's take a look at it right here. Gonna go under here. Gonna go under, right? Look at this. Look at this. We're going to create contact, but it's Doncic creating the contact right here. Guys, look at this. This is just really good heads up by Wallace, just moving his feet, not stopping, showing his hands, saying, my hands aren't there. And Doncic, Wallace wasn't even trying to cut him off that way. Doncic trying to create a little bit of a foul contact, but that didn't get it. Again, very good. Let's take a look right here. We're here going to go into Horns action here. Into a double screen action. He curls it. Down screen action. Yep. Wallace to play the top side here. Okay. Comes over here. Step up ball screen here. They're going to switch it right here. Very good. Too easy. That's too easy. And that's Doncic's game. Thunder's got to collapse it a little bit better. Come over it. In transition. Are we going to go in transition or not? Are we going to go in transition or not? Going to walk it up here. Going to walk it up here. Going to walk it up here. Okay. I'm going to hesitate it. Go into it. And that's exactly what we want. This is what you don't want. If you're playing against Doncic, this is just, because he gets so many fouls in here. He's like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, where like you let great players get in here, he could draw fouls and he's going to score here. When he gets in the paint, he's just going to score. Great players just score in the paint. We've seen that. Giannis, Jokic, Doncic.